We are back live again on 3 Wide at the Meadows for the Adios
2018. We're already up to race 8. There's 16 live races today. We just saw Sam Hill win the 7th, as given out by NAHUpicks.com. If you're looking at our feed, everything's out there. We've had quite a few winners today already. So,
lots of winners already, and
horses that we talked about during some of these discussions too. Reading the board, Rod's having a good day for sure.
Back to give you some more winners here. So we are in race 8. This is the first of 3 Audio Volos for 3-year-old Pacing fillies. Field of 6 here, highlighted obviously by You Are My Candy Girl. Gets away from kissing in the sand today, which is a huge relief for her.
Right, and those are basically the top 2 fillies in the sport. She's not, this mare isn't quite what she was last year. She made almost $900,000 and was a complete freak, and nobody could catch her. This year maybe not quite as good, but still right there in the top 2, and certainly faces about the least amount of horses that she's faced in quite a long time. I don't advise trying to beat her whatsoever. Try to look for value in some of the exactas, maybe the tries, but I really think they're racing for second here.
Yeah, I agree. I think You Are My Candy Girl is the horse to beat here, and she's going to be one of the top horses to beat all year, no matter where she's at. She's third-time Lasix. She's made over $1 million already, and definitely plays. The one I think might be a little bit sneaky here is the horse coming from Scioto, the 5, Baron Remy. It's Burkameka Kaylee. Just got beat last time in the Ohio Sire Stakes. Jumps up a little bit here, but I think could probably go with these.
I don't mind the race 2 back versus older there. Closed to be 3rd, kicked home 28-2 in a 52 mile. This horse has been, trying stakes here and there, trying the Ohio Sire Stakes here and there. Has been a little post-compromised. Kakali's hot. He's, won several races today. I don't know. I'm curious what kind of trip that this horse gets. I don't think that she ends up in the pocket here. So, she probably ends up first up, and I'm not sure that she can handle that. We'll see. I personally prefer the 4, who's at least been dancing the bigger dances, is willing to come off the pace, has 6 wins this year already, and, has made $114,000. There's nothing wrong with this one. It's the obvious second choice, and, she gets away from some of the tougher ones too.
Yeah, it's, for a short field, obviously there's not much price potential here, so, really the key is going to be just getting somebody for a price underneath. And
would you try to code that a try maybe? I don't know. You're looking at 1 to 9 on the 1 by the time it's all said and done here.
Yeah, the tough thing is that she's going to be a huge favorite, and it makes the race tough to play just because underneath there's several ways you can go here, and like you said, Serene Stride is the obvious one. If it comes in that way, the exact is what, $5?
I'm going to look right now. I have to reconnect my stuff.
It's not very good, so try to find some value here. That underneath the one we're in agreement on that the one is
1.4 is currently $12 for 2, so that's not horrible. There's Brian Brown being interviewed now. When is he coming?
Brian Brown will be here likely after the Adios.
Oh, he's coming after the Adios.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, maybe he'll have the trophy with him.
He might just have the trophy. And then he can bring it on the show.
You got 3 to 5, on the 1. When you think the horse should be 1 to 9, I don't know. I guess you have value there. it's just difficult. It's not a great betting race necessarily.
I agree. I find this race tough to bet. This is one of those few races that I would sit out of.
I'm surprised that the 3 is being bet harder than the 4 currently. Right now,
it is early.
3 9-2, 4's 10-1. For some reason, the 4's. I don't know if it's those last 2 lines that the horse is being ignored a little bit. But she's certainly got the most class of these. A 1-4 right now is $11. I'm okay with that. Not that I ever play really a lot of chalk. I don't. So.
No, for that, for $11 exacta with potentially a 1-9 shot.
Right. So basically, you're just betting. You think that obviously the one's going to win. You're betting. You're getting 4.5 to 1 for the 4 to run second in the race. I mean, that's what you're betting right there.
Yeah, and I think that's a fair exacta there.
Yeah.
$10 currently, but yeah, I mean, in the 5 is the same, $10 exacta. 1-4, 1-5 are both $10, so they're kind of even in the exotics. The 4 currently 13 to 1 on the board.
A decent race by the 6 3 back, but that was a month ago. So
put in a pretty good qualifier, just a nice, easy qualifier as a prep there.
Yeah, I mean, but she's going to have to go 50 to win this race. So that makes a huge difference. 55 and 50, that's 5 seconds. So as Rod tries to navigate our Facebook feed.
Yeah.
Come sit down. All right. Rod attempting to, what are you going to do your own? Still live on the radio also as Rod tries to navigate our usual Facebook issues. They're getting ready to go on the track. Do you have the feed up?
Yeah.
Or us?
We're up. We're still up. Facebook's having issues right now. So you will see the second half of the card on Facebook if you're on Facebook. Well over 1,000 viewers on the first 2 hours of the broadcast.
And I'm sure that we'll have, archives on NAHUpicks.com probably tomorrow. So if you missed that first part of the show.
Archive video is actually available right now.
Oh, you have it right now?
It's already on the website.
Oh, nice. All right.
At,
so 1 to 5 on the 1. 3. This horse was bet every time with George Knapp. But this is a whole different kettle of fish here, for sure.
Oh, yeah, definitely. The big thing here, I think, is going to be trip. And I could see the 2 getting a nice trip here, just sucking along and picking up minors.
It's possible. They all seem to want to go to the front, though, and none of them are going to beat the 1 to the front. So
I don't see anybody else leaving here.
We're just going to sit and probably try
slow, because then you're leaving everybody else a chance in this race to sprint home with you.
I don't know. She's a couple seconds faster than these. I get what you're saying, but
well,
I really don't understand.
I
don't think he's going to rip necessarily out there and go crazy. I would think he controls it and then goes when the time is. I mean, she just went 53 and 2 at Pocono on June 30th early, so she can go fast halves. You won't see anything close to that. I would imagine 50. She'll be trying to go 57 if they let her. So.
And as soon as this race is done, looks like when the race is done, we will be jumping off to come right back on for the Facebook sync.
Okay, Ray finally got some food.
Do you guys know there's voices out there?
We do.
People kept stopping me. I had to keep telling them, no, I'm not Academy Award nominated actor Jonah Hill. Quit mistaking me for that. I also was
Nobody thought that.
I also took the liberty to read some of the internet comments, and besides all the ones that are saying how much of a mockery I'm making this sport with my antics, one person said, "Nice shirt, Rod." Mike got a comment on the hat.
They like the hat?
Yeah. And I totally just did not make that up for a bit. No sorry.
Who said making a mockery of the sport?
The people in my head. What are we looking at here? 1 to 5 on You Are My Candy Girl?
Yep.
As expected.
Yeah, I mean, it's tough to really extrapolate outside of her just because of the class advantage she has on the rest of them.
And she's just faster than these, period.
That does help her case a lot.
Yeah.
Without a doubt.
She's the fastest horse, going to get the easiest trip. Will you be calling this race?
I can if you need me to.
Well, I certainly am not going to do it.
Well, I didn't know if Rod wanted to test his guns again.
Oh, jeez.
Which, by the way, there's a sign up there in case you guys were wondering, you can't bring your firearms into the casino.
I didn't know that.
Okay.
Yeah, wouldn't have guessed.
That's why the sign's there in case you guys, not that you have any. I know Rod's always packing those guns off his shoulders, but.
Right.
So they're getting ready to go here. You guys really didn't have any other kind of bets in this race?
No, not with the 1 to 9 shot. That looks unbeatable.
I think there's value in the 4, but just mostly in the underneath spots.
All right, well, the gate's opening. The starter's calling the field to the gate. And my burger is awaiting my stomach. I got that backwards. You can tell I'm hungry.
What do you want me to call it?
No, I'll call it. I'm still a professional. Inside, we got You Are My Candy Girl, 1 to 9 favorite. Dolphin Island to the inside. Center, Rob Them Blind. Serene Stride to the outside. Baron Remy and Ames Whisper. Field of 6 circling the turn, moving to the backside. First of 3 divisions. The Quentin Patterson Audio Volo into the backstretch, in motion and approaching the start.
Which I sort of believe, because they were right now.
They're off and pacing. Serene Stride showing speed to the outside of Rob Them Blind as those two move out for the front. You Are My Candy Girl gets away in third to the inside of Dolphin Island, moving back to be fourth. They're then followed by, around the turn, Baron Remy tucking into fifth from Ames Whisper, who trails this field of sixth. She's sixth and last, moving to that opening quarter, as the field's led by Serene Stride, 14-1, a length and a quarter ahead of Rob Them Blind sitting in the pocket. Off the rail and from third, You Are My Candy Girl through a 27-4 opening quarter, the odds-on favorite making her move for the front. They're then back to Dolphin Island, still sitting fourth, in front of Baron Remy fifth, and to the outside comes Ames Whisper as they move on to the half-mile pole past the 3/8. The odds-on favorite, You Are My Candy Girl, leads them to the clubhouse turn. Serene Stride tracks in the pocket. Rob Them Blind stalks third. Dolphin Island then to the inside fourth. There's no movement yet. Comes after the heavy favorite, You Are My Candy Girl, passing that station 56-1, 28-2 that second quarter. Moving to the backside, You Are My Candy Girl beginning to open a margin. In front here by 2 from Serene Stride second. Rob Them Blind then sits third with Dolphin Island to the inside fourth of Baron Remy angling off the rail fifth. Now to be fourth and gaining ground on coming to 3 quarters here on You Are My Candy Girl. Her stablemate leads here by a length and 3/4 over Serene Stride. Up to be third, Baron Remy with to the inside. Rob Them Blind shuffled back to fourth. On cover then Ames Whisper. 3/4 went in 1:23-2, a 27-1 third quarter. You Are My Candy Girl to the top of the stretch. Cuts the corner, leads here by 2. Outside Baron Remy up to take second. But it's You Are My Candy Girl strolling into the final 1/8 of a mile. 3.5 lengths in front. Baron Remy's chasing second ahead of Serene Stride to the inside. But You Are My Candy Girl 1 to 5 cruises here in 1:50-4. Baron Remy did take second from Serene Stride. I will go off camera to eat this.
Thank you.
All right, so as expected, very easy win from the 1. at 1 to 5. The 4 and the 5 battled for second. The 5 ended up grinding out second late. So 1-5-4, rather chalky try coming here.
Yep. And with that, we will be right back as we sync Facebook back up.